Thank you for choosing Ironside Computers. Today we're going to be doing a video demonstration of order number 2895. We're going to be shipping your computer shortly, but before we do, we're going to be showing you the internals of your computer and that each part is new and undamaged. And we're going to be running a quick stress test to show your computer is fully operational. Taking a look at the outside of the computer, for your case you selected the Nzxt Phantom, black with orange trim. Now we're going to boot your computer up and then we're going to take a look inside and show you the parts that you ordered. Now that your computer's booted up, let's take a look inside. Taking a look inside your computer, first thing you'll notice is your level 2 Iron Tundra liquid cooling system with UV red tubing, fire red UV coolant, and black Kink coils. Now this is cooling an Intel Core i7 3770K processor. Beside that, you have 16 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator 1866 MHz RAM. For your graphics card, you selected the EVGA GTX Titan 6GB Superclocked Edition. This is all installed on an Asus Sabertooth Z77 motherboard. And for lighting, you selected dual UV cold cathodes, which have been installed on the side and on the top. And you also selected individually sleeved red cables. For extra fans, you selected 3 red Coolermaster Sickleflows. 2 have been installed on the top, and 1 has been installed in the front. Powering your system is a Corsair TX850M modular power supply. And for storage, you selected a Samsung 840 series 120GB SSD, along with a Western Digital 2TB Caviar black hard drive. Taking a look at the front of the computer, if you open this door, you'll see the reservoir for your liquid cooling system, your DVD writer, your Nzxt Sentry 2 fan controller, and your all-in-one card reader. Now to use the fan controller, simply select the fan you want, make sure that you are on manual and not on auto, and then press the plus or minus sign to slow or speed up the fan. Fans are installed in order 1 being closest to the front and 5 being all the way in the back. Taking a look at the back of the computer, starting from the top, you have 4 USB 2.0 ports, your clear CMOS, 2 eSATA, 2 USB 3.0 ports, DisplayPort, HDMI, optical out, 2 USB 3.0 ports, Ethernet, and your various audio jacks. Below that, we have the ports for your graphics card. We have 2 DVI, HDMI, and DisplayPort. Now when plugging in your monitor, you're going to want to use these ports and not the ports attached to your motherboard, as these have been disabled. And below that we have the switch for your UV cold cathodes. Taking a look at the top of the computer, you have your power button and reset button, eSATA, a USB 3.0 port, USB 2.0 port, headphone and mic jack, and your fan controller. Now these have been disabled as you do have the Nzxt Sentry 2 fan controller installed in this system. Taking a look at the desktop, now we're going to be showing you the parts of the computer you couldn't see. You did select this computer to have no operating system installed, so Windows 7 has been installed on a trial basis only, just to show that your computer is fully operational. Going into Explorer, you'll see your 180GB SSD along with your 2TB hard drive. Going into System Properties, your Intel Core i7 3770K processor with 16GB of RAM. And going into Device Manager, your NVIDIA GeForce GTX Titan. Now we're going to begin the stress test. This test is called Unigen Heaven. It's designed to heavily stress the graphics card as well as the processor. We typically let this test run for up to 8 hours, but for this video we're going to be letting it run for about 2 to 3 minutes. As you can see, this system handled the stress test like butter. All the components in the computer are fully operational and the computer is working properly. Now we're going to be shutting down the system. And that will conclude this video. Again, if you have any questions, please contact us at customer service at ironsidecomputers.com, and thank you for choosing Ironside Computers.